So here's another big problem, new theater square. So the problem says that you might have remembered theater square from the problem one and now it's finally getting repaired. The square still has a rectangular shape. Uh, we can ignore the first line. The square still has a rectangular shape of n into n meters. However, the picture is about to get more complicated now. Let's say if ij be the jth square in the ith row of the pavement. You are given the picture of the square. If you have ij equal to a star, then the jth square in the ith row should be black. If you have ij equal to dot, then the jth square in the ith row should be white. So the black square paved already, you have to pave the white square. There are two options of pavement tiles, one into one tiles. Each tile costs X bulbs, covers exactly one square, and one into two tiles. Each tile costs Y bulbs and covers exactly two tiles. Two adjacent square of the same row. Note that you are not allowed to rotate these tiles or cut them into one tiles. Okay, so you should cover all the white square. No two tiles should be overlapped. No black square should be covered by tile. What is the smallest total price of the tile needed to cover all the white squares? Okay, so the problem basically says that we are given, we will be given a square or a grid. Okay, we will be given a grid which contains star and dot. Star means that is a black covered with black tile, and dot means that that is not covered but that should be covered with white tile, and we are given x and y. X is the cost of a one tile which covers one into one tiles, adjacent tiles, ATJ tiles, and y, given y is also a cost which is 7 here, and it is also a tile which cover one into two adjacent tiles, means ATJ tile. It means it covers two tile, two consecutive tile. Like y covers y. If you buy a y tile, then it will cover two adjacent tile. And x is cost of this tile. This is one tile which cover only uh, one cell, and y cover two cells together. Okay, y cover two cells. So we have to tell that what is the minimum cost to cover all the white cell. Okay, so to just tell what is the minimum cost over this is. So basically, what will be the minimum cost? Then we can get the minimum from it. Okay, we just have to calculate that if x into 2 is less than y, if we buy single x, we have two options. We will cover one cell at a time or two cell at a time. If we cover one cell, two cell with two single cell, means with x, and x and x, if x and x 2x, if 2x is less than a single cell y, which is two times. Okay, so if it is cheaper, then if 2x is cheaper than one y type, so we will always pick the x two times. So there is two dot adjacent, then we will always pick x. Like this will be covered by x, and this will also covered by x, and cost will be less than y. And if it is one dot, if there is no adjacent dot here, then we will obviously choose x. This is also chosen by x. And if 2x is greater than y, then if there are adjacent two dot, then we will definitely choose the dot. Definitely choose the two dot and take the y, except x. As we if we take x and x, this will be always bigger than y. Okay, so this is the main equation. We can directly get very easily the answer. So the given code. So we are just taking input the grid, and we are just checking that 2x is less than y or not. If it is, then we will in the iteration we will mm, check OK is true or not. If y is less than 2x, then it is true. Then we will check the two adjacent dot are same or not. Uh, if it is, then we are just taking y one tile which cover two adjacent dot, and if it is not true, like if 2x is less than y, then we will take x singly and just covering one cell, and as well as if the two adjacent dot are not consecutive, two dot are not adjacent or consecutive. So then in that case, if x is 2x is greater than or x is greater than y, we will have to. There is no option. We have to take the x one time. So the one cell will be covered. And if it is not drawn, then we just traversing through it. Just j plus one counter. So ultimately we are printing our answer. So this is the solution.